Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to a new stream. We're back. Going to be departing out of Queenstown up to Auckland on New Zealand 626. So, yeah. Hope everyone's having a great day so far. It's a bit cold down here in Queenstown. It's 5 degrees. So, yeah, a bit cool. We're down here at the entrance to the terminal. So, we'll head on in. Everything's all done, we're just refueling at the moment. We'll go this one. There's our aircraft. So yeah, we are refueling at the moment. Head on up. Alright. Yeah, we're just refueling and then passengers will get boarded and then we'll be on our way. The flight plan's already loaded in, so we're all pretty much all good there. Just a couple of things to do though. So it's just a weight and balance. But that's about it. So we'll get going very soon. Hopefully everyone can hear me. Let's have a look at a couple of things just to get started here. In fact, what we do need to do, just import this to our flight plan. So we're going to start from the bottom of the South Island in Queenstown and then travel up to Auckland. So what we're looking at is we're anticipating departing off runway 23. So we're out here at the terminal, so gate 3, push back, we'll go along Alpha 4, hold at the hold point, just at the hold bars, and then we'll get onto the runway, backtrack, and then depart off runway 23. So there's no actual taxiway. This one here is a very short taxiway, it's not used for the jets. It's mainly used for GA aircraft. So yeah, so we'll get onto the runway, backtrack, and then take off from there. The departure, I'm just going to change something here. Runway 23. Yep, we want that. And we want Empire 4 Bravo. And Salva transition. There we go. Alright, so the current SID for our departure will be departing out of runway 23. So what we'll possibly be doing is once we depart, it'll be a circle around to get clear of the mountains, and then we'll depart up to the north. Nothing to worry about here. It'll just be fly the RMP track to NCOV and then proceed RMP 1 transition to Salva, cross Nomad at or above flight level 250. Hey Scott, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. So looks like the passengers are boarding. Once we arrive into Auckland, it'll be the staff for the Davy 6 Alpha Roll from runway 23 left. So we'll track via Davy down here. Maximum speed 280 knots. And then we'll get, if ATC is online, then we'll track via Sorba If not, we may even try vectors for final, but we'll see how we go. The route across Davie, maximum 280 knots, track 353 via Osku, and then Atsa and Zorba. Cross Atsa at 6,000, maximum speed 240 knots. So yeah, we're going to we'll have a look at this as we get closer in, and we're anticipating the ILS runway 23 left. We can have a look outside, have a look at the passengers that are boarding. Here they come. Will a meal be served on board? I don't know, you're going to have to talk to your flight attendants on that one. But I'll tell you what, you can come in the jump seat, sit on the flight deck with me. Looks like she's in the army. Looks like he's decided to head up the stairs on his own. Not sure where his parents are. That's probably maybe the mum right there. So yeah, the best scenery in the world, Queenstown. As you can see. Outstanding place. Beautiful airport as well. But very cold here today, only 5 degrees. No snow just yet, it's probably a bit too early for the snow. Yeah, it's alright, we're already boarding. There goes the bags into the hold. You need to be careful with that. Oh yeah, don't just throw it down. It's typical, isn't it, baggage loaders? They're never careful with the bags. Never. Couple of people haven't got any other bags. Looks like there's only a couple with backpacks. Looks like he hasn't got any carry-on. But yeah, beautiful place here in Queenstown. We'll get some really good shots as we depart out. We're using a mod for the map enhancement, which enhances the big map textures on the ground. Doesn't do anything to the airport, all it does is just the textures to the scenery itself. But really cool. Not many more passengers to load up. 63 currently loaded. Got 122 passengers flying with us today. Slow. Yeah. So, how are they going with the bags? Yeah, not too bad. Okay, cool. So our current flight plan, let's have a look at our flight plan in terms of what's happening. So takeoff weight today is 73.5 tonnes. Oh, and actually, it's the maximum, so estimated is 63.3 tonnes. So we're reasonably light, we're not too heavy today. Cruising at flight level 370. And we should have a landing weight around about 60 tonnes. Carrying 7.9 tonnes of fuel. And here's our flight plan. So out of runway, this is actually should be runway 23. I did change it because it looks like the winds are favouring runway 23. We'll be taking the antipole for Bravo, not the Alpha, and tracking direct to Salva via the Yankee 569 Airway, via Lofter, Yankee 655 to Pocom, Quebec 277 to Davy, and then via the Davy 6 Alpha arrival from runway 23 left. And passengers, as I said, 122, cargo 1.8 tonnes, and we've got a zero fuel weight of 55.6 tonnes. So that's everything minus the fuel on board. So if we add the fuel on top of that, that'll give us the takeoff weight. So takeoff weight today is 63.6 tonnes. Sorry, 63.4 tonnes. And there we go. Passengers are now loaded. You can have a look at. There's a full flight plan there. Winds at top of climb 244 at 1. Oh god, the winds are very strong. At 105 knots. This should be interesting. Wow, okay. Not looking forward to that. That's going to be interesting. Alright. So what now the passengers are loaded, we'll just send that over to the MCDU. Hey Uggs, how's it going? Excellent. We are fully loaded there. And do our takeoff performance. We'll do takeoff performance now, get that out of the way. So PAX will be on, sync the data, calculate V1 123, VR 129 and V2 129. Send that over. Excellent. And do that. Put our altitude in. Whoops. Final 370. I'm responsible for the strong high level winds, are you? Oh, okay. Well, you're banned. But yeah, it'll be alright. Okay, everything's done there. Just turn cabin on there. Let's close our back door. Cool. Alright. That's fantastic. We'll do our departure briefing. So config 3. Reduce none. Runway 23. And 123. 129. VR. Sorry, 129. And V2 is 129.
guys, here's a load sheet for you.
Thanks.
And 370. 2660. Thrust reduction today is quite high, 2,660 feet. And we need the takeoff center of gravity. And we'll just get the winds as well. Just put that in. Good there. Let's go back. Over and 29.2. Cool. Let's run it.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, the newest weather shows good conditions. Plan to push and start for 2-engine taxi. There are no hot spots along our taxi route. It'll be a left seat takeoff, and there's no need for radar today. We'll plan for a reduced thrust takeoff. Prior to V1, for any master warning, engine fire or failure that will prevent the aircraft from flying safely, we'll abort.
Hey, Twisted. How's it going, mate?
After V1, we'll take it flying and deal with it in the air and plan to come back here. Any questions?
No questions.
Okay, that completes the brief.
Okay, and we're all good. We're ready for the cockpit preparation checklist. And we can actually turn the fuel pumps on too. Okay, all good. Seatbelt signs can come on as well.
Cockpit preparation checklist.
Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Fuel quantity.
7,945 kilograms.
Seatbelts.
On.
ADIRS.
Nav.
Baro ref.
1027 set.
1027 set. Cockpit preparation checklist completed.
Cool. Just going to clear the messages. Whoops, wrong one. And this is just our so this basically tells us everything that we get for the load sheet on exactly what our weights are, you know, in terms of passenger loads, cargo loads, that sort of thing. So it just gives us it all. Okay, cool. I think what we can do is we can start the passenger announcement.
Kia ora tātou katoa. So, it's decided then. To show the world just how crazy about rugby we all are, we're changing our name to Air All Blacks.
That's awesome. So team, what's the Air All Black safety video going to look like?
Hey, do you mind if I cut in here? Thank you. As the airline's lawyer, I have to ask you crazy Kiwis to not have any rapping and no complicated safety demonstrations. You know what? In fact, I'll do it. Listen up, guys.
Kia ora, and welcome aboard this Air All Blacks flight. It's important you obey all crew member instructions, placards, and illuminated signs.
If you don't, you're fired.
No, you're not. But remember that all loose items should be stowed in the overhead locker or under the seat in front of you.
So what do you think, guys?
If it's the Air All Black safety video, why don't we just use the All Blacks?
Haven't they done that before?
Sometimes I feel like we're floating alone.
Whoops, that's not right.
If the seatbelt sign lights up, return to your seat and buckle up. Seatbelts fit low and tight across your hips. Keep them on throughout the flight. If you need to get up, simply lift the lever like so. If an emergency were to happen during takeoff or landing, tighten your seatbelt and place your forehead against the seat in front. Put your feet back and firmly on the floor and hold your lower legs. If there's no seat in front of you or it's too far away, put one hand over the other on top of your head, elbows on either side of your legs, feet back and firmly on the floor.
If I got or not, any other ideas?
How about we let the fans do the safety video?
Look, the All Blacks!
If you need some air, oxygen masks will fall from above.
Just pull down on the mask, place it over your nose and mouth and tighten by pulling both sides of the elastic. Don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate, oxygen will flow easily.
Make sure you've got your own mask on before helping children or those less able.
Your life jacket is within easy reach. It's under your seat.
They're easy to fasten sitting down. Just rip back the tag, place it over your head, clip the straps together and tighten. Only pull on the red tab to inflate after you've exited the aircraft.
For more inflation, blow into the mouthpiece.
We've got life jackets for all sizes, even infants.
Just so you guys know, this life jacket clashes with my tie.
How about we let some of the old boys handle this video?
Sorry guys, Smoking isn't allowed anywhere on this flight, including the lavatories. Using and charging e-cigarettes is also prohibited.
If it's time to leave the game or we need to evacuate the aircraft, emergency escape pathfighting will show you the way to the exit.
Your crew are now pointing out your exits. They could be behind you. Count the rows to your nearest exit.
If we do need to evacuate, leave your bags behind. Come on, fellas.
Lightweight handheld electronic devices can be used at any time, but must be switched to flight mode first.
Ooh, we've got an idea. Why don't you let us kids do it?
I like that.
Wi-Fi is not available on this aircraft, but feel free to use Bluetooth. Please switch to flight mode first, then turn on Bluetooth. For more information, check your in-flight entertainment screen. And remember, all cellular functions must remain off at all times.
Ensure handheld devices are secured in your hand, in your clothing or seat pocket. Stow larger items in the overhead locker or in a bag underneath the seat in front.
Rick!
What?
Shall I give them a ticket? If you lose your device in the seat, please call your flight attendant for help.
For more information, have a look at the safety card in the seat pocket in front of you.
Or ask your Air All Blacks flight attendant.
When do you think they'll do the next All Black safety video?
4 more years, probably.
Thanks for flying Air All Blacks.
Kia kaha, go the All Blacks!
Hey! Bye-bye.
Cool. I hope you all heard that awesome safety briefing. Pretty cool, eh? Alright, let's get going. So, everything's now done. We've got fully everything inputted in here. Just make sure our takeoff speeds are all set. Yep, we're good. I might just keep that on there so we can see. Alright, let's do this.
Before start checklist.
Parking brake.
Set.
Takeoff speeds and thrust.
V1 1 2 3 VR 1 2 9 V2 1 2 9 flex temp 6 0 degrees.
V1 1 2 3 VR 1 2 9 V2 1 2 9 flex temp 6 0 degrees. Windows
Closed.
beacon
On.
Before start checklist completed.
Okay, they're just hooking up. Getting us ready for pushback. Fuel pumps are on, beacon, seatbelts, we're good.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Yeah, it is certainly a nice touch, eh? Yeah, well, I mean, it's definitely one of the coolest safety briefings that you can get, so pretty awesome. Just waiting for the tug to hook us up.
Locking gear.
You actually paid attention to the safety briefing. You're the only one that does then.
Release parking brakes, please.
Alright, sweet. Let's go.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Alright, ignition to start. Starting engine 1.
Starting engine 1.
Okay.
Okay, start valve is open on engine 1. Exhaust gas temperature's rising. All stable. Get the treadmill, the hamsters working on the treadmills. It's a bit like that. And we got started on the N1. N2's rising. And engine 1's now available. Starting engine 2.
Starting engine 2.
Okay.
Please set parking brakes.
Start valves open on engine 2. And N2's rising. So exhaust gas temperature is also rising. It's great to have everyone here today. It's thank you. If you can hit the like button, that'd be fantastic. And if you haven't subscribed, just if you could hit subscribe as well. Be doing a few more live streams.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
Okay, engine 2 is now available, so we can shut off the APU. We don't need that now. And ignition mode to normal. First off, just setting our flaps to 3. Okay, he's got his pin in his hand. That's good. Cool.
After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Ecam status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
29% set.
Rudder trim.
Neutral.
After start checklist completed.
Okay, we are still waiting on the cabin. So we can actually go down to the hull point. And just do flight control check while we're waiting.
Flight control check.
Ready. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Rudder.
Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Actually, I'm just going to get him to finish his flight control check. And he's just checking the rudders. Yep, he's done. Fantastic. Alright.
Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Brake check.
Pressure 0.
So we're still waiting on the cabin. Actually, I think we'll take Alpha 4. Might be easier for us actually. Just to make that turn. Actually, Alpha 3. Sorry, that's Alpha 3. Alright, let's hold here, so we're still waiting on the cabin. There it is.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Cool. Nice.
Taxi checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flap setting.
Config 3.
Config 3. Radar and predictive wind shear system.
On and auto.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Ecam memo.
Takeoff no blue.
Taxi checklist completed.
Alright, let's go.
Takeoff runway confirmed. Approach path clear of traffic.
So we're going to go onto the runway, backtrack to runway 23, and depart out. We go right to the end. We'll just do our lineup checklist to get down the way.
Checklist.
Takeoff runway.
Runway 23 confirmed.
Runway 23 confirmed. TCAS.
TAI
PAX 1 and 2.
on.
Lineup checklist completed.
We are online on VATSIM. There's not any air traffic control. It's pretty quiet down here in Queenstown today, being a Monday. Although it's a bit surprising, being King's birthday weekend. Okay, got takeoff no blue, fantastic. Just looking at the eCam down here, which tells us exactly what we've got. Everything's set and ready to go. Just going to disengage the rudders. Okay, we are lined up and ready to go. Everybody ready?
Takeoff.
Check.
Two clicks.
Manflex 60. SRS runway auto thrust blue.
Check. Thrust set.
Checked.
V1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Speed. Pitch. Gear up.
Okay, autopilot goes on straight away. Because we're going to follow the RMP, or for the star I mean, and get us on the climb. Okay, thrust reduction. 3,000 feet.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
That's unfortunately what you get when you're flying in mountains, but we'll be well clear of it.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
It's just an advisory, obviously.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
You can see the route that it will take, so we're going to avoid all those mountains, so it's alright. So as we go through. Cool. Now past one of the restrictions for the speed. So we're now accelerating. Alright, flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Speed check. Flaps 1.
So look how close we are to those mountains. This is why Queenstown has the best scenery, in my opinion, in the world.
Flap 0.
Speed check. Flap 0.
Okay, we're in the turn. And there's 10,000.
Clear right now.
Okay.
Let's keep the seatbelt signs on just for now, because with these mountains we don't want any updrafts. A few accidents have occurred around mountainous areas. You get quite a bit of updrafts down here. Okay, transition altitude.
Standard.
Standard. Cross-check. Passing flight level 132. Now.
Checked.
Still on the turn. So this lake here is Lake Wakatipu. Okay, I think we're safe now to track direct. We'll go... track direct silver. Just input the arrival procedure, just clear the discontinuity. David 6 Alpha arrival, let's insert that, and I'll just clear that. There we go. Nice. There we are, we're on our way. Beautiful scenery. Alright, seatbelt signs can probably go off now. Oh, not sure what happened there. Hopefully we're back. Hopefully. Just lost connection there for a second. Someone could just let me know if we're okay and we're back connected. Yes, thank you. Thanks, Scott. Yeah, not sure what happened there. It's kind of strange. It's the first time that's happened. So I'll show you one thing that we are doing. There it is. So let's just turn some of this off. We don't need that. That's us down here. We're going all the way up through here. We've got an aircraft that's there, New Zealand 553. He's coming down to Queenstown. Hater? Sorry, I can't pronounce that. You want to know an opinion about the A319 or the Embraer 195 E2. What developer? That's probably what I'll ask. Aviation World, hello, welcome. Oh, Scott, before I forget, sorry, I completely forgot to add you as... There we go. There you go, I've just added you as one of the mods. Sorry, I actually forgot to do that. So yeah, we've got a couple of aircraft flying around. Got Airwork 13 from Christchurch to Auckland. Got Jetstar 258 departing out of Wellington to Auckland. And what's happening in Auckland at the moment? What do we have? Oh, there's one aircraft at the gate. New Zealand 556, he's off to Christchurch. What else have we got? Yeah, we've got no ATC online at the moment, which is a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. Oh, we've got New Zealand 934 coming in from the Gold Coast. And what's further out? Not sure who or what that is. It doesn't come up with his call sign. There's Australia, so there's a couple of flights heading into Australia. We've got departing aircraft. We've got United 203. He's off to... I think that's currently... Oh, where's he going? That's not San Francisco. Oh, San Diego. Oh, okay. Oh, that's going to be an interesting flight for him. So yeah, it's a couple of interesting flights that are happening at the moment around the world as well. Also in New Zealand. What's going to screenshot? What you can actually do with this is pretty cool. You can actually see screenshots that people have put up. Some of them do, some of them don't. Just a matter of finding somebody that's just put a screenshot up. I think. What's he got? Oh, he's got a couple. Oh, that's cool. Let's give him a like. Ooh, a bit wet there. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I like that. Alright, back to business. Got some snow covering some of the mountains. Almost at cruise altitude. I should fly over the DFW. Oh, I'd love to. But the distance will be a long flight. don't forget, people, if you could smash that like button, that'd be great. It does help this channel. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe for any further streams that we get going. I'll definitely need bigger equipment for that flight. I do have the 787, but I'm waiting on a developer to bring out the PMDG 777. That should be out hopefully very soon. Really looking forward to that. So I will do a couple of long haul flights. I'll even live stream it as well. Maybe could do Auckland to Los Angeles, or Auckland Honolulu, Auckland San Francisco, could do Auckland Singapore, Auckland to Tokyo maybe, to Narita. We'll see. See how we go. Be awesome. Can't wait. Getting a little bit of turbulence, I think. Let's put seatbelt signs on just for a short time. Once we get over to the sea, it should be reasonably calm. See, that wind's now picked up. This is actually a tailwind. This is really helping us. We've got a ground speed, check this out. We've got a ground speed at the moment of 527 knots. That's going to increase once we get up to cruise altitude. We are hooning it. Got a true air speed of 444, 45, yeah. So it's ground speed 530 knots. So we've got a tailwind of 101 knots. So it's 216 at 101 knots. That's insane. So I do have to thank Uggs for providing us with the strong winds. Thank you, thanks Uggs, really appreciate it. Okay, one to go. And then we'll be at cruise altitude. Okay, cruise. Once we get up to cruise, we'll have a look at our arrival procedure and get that out of the way. See about science and golf now. Nice. This is our first turn on the silver. What I'll do is I will put on Navigragh. And we'll show you where we are, just to keep everyone updated. So we're here at the moment. Bit hard to see, but you can just make out the aircraft on there. I wonder what, I'm curious as to our flight time. What did it give us for our flight time, I wonder? One hour 20. So we're normally it's an hour and 30, an hour and 40 minutes. But we're going to get there in an hour and 20 minutes. Awesome. We are hooning it. 539 knots. Ground speed. Shadow of Dogs, hello, welcome. Okay, let's have a look at the arrival. So we're coming via Davy, so the Davy 6 Alpha arrival for runway 23 left. So, as discussed before, cross Davy maximum at 280 knots. We'll be probably a little bit below that actually, just to get ourselves set up. Track 353 via Osku and Etsa to Zorba. Cross Etsa at or above 9,000. Cross Zorba at or above 6,000. Maximum speed 240 knots. Track 020 degrees will still be on the star, so we don't need any vectors to Zabiv. And then cross Zabiv at or above 4,000, maximum 220 knots. Well, that'll be lower than that because it'll be almost on final approach. And then track 321 to MRAG, cross MRAG at or above 3,000, maximum 210 knots. We'll be well below that because we'll be on final approach. So that's that one out of the way. Just have a look at... So that's where we are there. So we're crossing up to the North Island. We're not actually that far off. It's made some really good time from there to there. That's really good time. Okay, have a look at the other chart. The approach ILS runway 23 was pin that. Okay, Auckland ILS DME localizer runway 23 left and frequency is 109.9. That'll be set automatically via the computer. Okay, in case of a missed approach, we'll track 231 to Lingu, mandatory climb to 3,000 feet, and then maximum speed on the missed approach at 185 knots. Will be 1 point in case of the go around. You can see here for the missed approach procedure. So it'll be just straight out, turn in, and we'll take maybe the right hand downwind leg to re-inset the ILS. For the approach itself, crossing MRAG 3000, and this is the approach profile that we're going to follow. Minimum descent altitude is 3,000 feet, the decision height will be 273 feet. We're actually going to plus 100, so will give us 373. Transition altitude 13,000, oh sorry, transition level, sorry, 1,000, flight level 150. And so that's us there. In terms of the arrival into Auckland itself, we're landing on runway 23 left. Now, in the real world, Alpha 6 is closed at the moment, so we will have to try and vacate at Alpha 8. So we'll do low order break, I think, just to help us. So once we depart out of Alpha 8, we'll cross into Alpha, along Alpha, and then we'll take probably Bravo 6 Oh, actually, yeah, no, Bravo 6 is actually closed, and actually in the rear wheel too. So we'll take, we might actually take Bravo 5 if need be, and we'll be for gate 30. Can actually have a look at the NOTAMs in a minute. Current weather at Auckland, 2508, clouds for you at 1900, temperature 17, dew point 14, and QNH is 1025. Awesome. Okay. So we can have a look at the NOTAMs, which is the notice to airmen. All aircraft, yep, this is what I anticipated. All aircraft landing runway 23 shall exit on runway Alpha 8 due to work in progress. I've got some works down there at the moment. Other taxiways may be available to AC approval. Well, we won't worry about that. Taxiway Alpha 6 closed due to work in progress. Taxiway Mike restricted to code C. Well, we're not going to go via taxiway Mike. And here we go here. Taxiway Bravo 6 North and taxiway Bravo between to taxiway Juliet and taxiway Pavement. So they're actually resurfacing the taxiway. That's basically the reason for that. Low visibility procedures, well, we're not too worried about that at the moment. We did have some fog early this morning, but looks like that's cleared up quite well. So yeah, we're actually going to vacate at Alpha 8 when we land. We can have a look at the weather as well in full. So as we got out of Queenstown, you can see here the winds we're at 0505, so it was actually going to give us a 05 departure, but it's they're actually winds were actually favouring to 23 end. So yeah, no clouds detected. Temperature 5, so it was only 5 degrees. Temperature -1, and very, very awesome. It's great conditions. Our arrival into Auckland. We've got 250 at 9 knots, visibility greater than 10 kilometres, clouds few at 3,300, temperature 17, dew point 15, QNH 1026. Looks like there is a couple of TAFs out at the moment. Looks like fog is forecast until 0800 tomorrow morning. So I'm back at work tomorrow, so that'll be interesting. Our alternate, if we have to head back, our alternate is Christchurch. The wind's 108 at 3. Clouds few at 1,300, temperature 7, dew point 6. And QNH 1023. There's a couple of maps here that we need to look at. This is a jet stream that goes all the way through here. So that's probably why we got a little bit of turbulence as we departed out. Yeah, it's a nice jet stream going all across there. It's very, very strong. Look at that. So you can tell, I don't know if you can see it, but you've got a couple of arrows that are pointing up, which means that it's the speed's increasing for that jet stream. You can see current winds. So we're looking at 370. So we'll be in the middle here. The winds are pretty light as we go up, especially around here. So the stronger the winds, you can see here you'll have a number of different lines that are where's one here? It looks like it's pretty strong out towards the Tasman Sea, so that's okay. So yeah, that's looking pretty good actually, not too bad. Nothing to see out there at the moment, it's pretty cloudy. You can actually see our top of descent up there, so not too far to go. Oh, we've got a company message as well. I'm just going to put some lights on in here, it's a bit dark. There you go. It's on full. So we've got a company message. It's in New Zealand Ops. So this, I just wish they'll change this. This doesn't actually mean anything. For the real world, that doesn't mean anything at all. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, it looks like we've got a bit of a break coming up. Still no ATC online at the moment, which is a bit of a shame, being a holiday here in Auckland, or in New Zealand. But it is what it is. So is there anybody in the chat that does fly on Flight Sim, or who actually wants to start on Flight Sim? Because yeah, it's, as you can see, it's pretty cool. It's a great hobby. Let's go back to the map. That's us there. So we're just coming up to Westport. We'll cross over Westport soon. Got a little table here, so you can have your lunch, have your coffee, do some work, all that sort of thing. First officer's got one too. We've also got a jump seat. So here's our little jump seat. I'll sat in this one bit in the real world. So it just folds out, this folds out like that, and you've got a little backrest, and then you've got your seat belts down there. Well, you won't be, yeah, Scott, some people do get motion sickness when they fly on Flight Sim, but you know, I mean, I fly in VR as well. I don't actually get motion sickness, especially when I'm driving as well. I don't get any motion sickness, so I'm very, very happy with that. So when I'm flying in VR, yeah, it's do a couple of you know, I do some aerobatics, and yeah, it's very, very cool. I'll try and get a video done on some more VR as well. There's an aircraft that's just come out that I'm going to sort of review very soon. which is the Beechcraft Duke B60 twin-engined high-performance aircraft. So that'd be pretty cool. You would like to play it, but don't have the PC to play it. Yeah, you do need a pretty powerful PC to run Flight Sim. I mean, in saying that though, if you have like a 2080, you'll be absolutely fine. You may need to lower down some of the graphics settings. I'm running currently a 3070 in mine, so buttery smooth and reasonably high settings. But yeah, it's and especially with this new mod, which is the map enhancement mod, they use Bing maps for the terrain, so it enhances it, makes it a little bit more crisp. So yeah, it's pretty cool. The default scenery is just really not up to standard, I don't think. I do prefer this mod. It does look pretty cool, and you'll probably see that as we approach, once we get into Auckland. See how more detailed it is. And you even saw it as we departed out of Queenstown, how sort of crisp the scenery textures were. What's the winds at the moment? So it's still holding at 105 knots for the winds. See, Westport's there. You can see how much distance we've actually covered in a very short space of time. It's pretty good. I think what we'll do, we'll get the arrival stuff put into here. So I'll just get the updated information. Yep, still pretty much holding. So QNH1025, temperature 17. And that's Celsius, Scott. not your Fahrenheit, because yeah, I'm sure that'd be very cold in where you are if that was Fahrenheit. Winds 250 at 8. Transition levels 150. And I'm happy with that speed. So 134. Decision height was 373 feet. Actually no, sorry, I'll put that into the barrow. Yep, that's better. Nice. So there's our decision, our descent point. So we'll start descending not too far away now. And we're just coming up to Nelson. So Nelson,
traffic Tango for Golf 20 final glass 25 touch and go into a Tutuki departure about 1500 feet. Turn on the traffic.
There's our first aircraft on the radio. So we're on Unicom at the moment because there's no ACC, so we're just on a Unicom frequency. This is our radio stack here. Got radio 1, then radio 2, and we can switch in from different types of radios. So we're on 122.8. So Nelson is, you can just see it's actually just below there. That's Nelson over there. So that's the top half of the South Island. In fact, if I can show you on the map here, So there's Nelson there. And Farewell Spit is just over here, which is that little curve in there. In fact, you can see it. There's Farewell Spit just there. Just over to our left a little bit. Awesome fishing down there. Quite often, sometimes I, if I'm sometimes heading off to Wellington, I sometimes go over to Nelson, get a boat, and do some fishing over there. It's awesome. Get some really good snapper. We're hooning it along. It's good. Good, good, good. Got a little, you can actually see the visibility is really good because just ahead of us, you can see, right in the distance up there is New Plymouth. You can see the top of New Plymouth there, Mount Taranaki. You might hopefully be able to see it once we get up there. Have a look. What else can we see here on the map? Jetstar 258. So you got any screenshots? Nope. Somebody departing out of. Nothing. Oh, yeah. What about? Has he got any screenshots?
How long in traffic Tango Alpha Golf clear of the zone?
So that's us there. So you've got Tasman Bay. Which is sort of like the Nelson area. Couple of aircraft heading into, or one departed out. Oh, he's off to Narita. That's a good. That'll be a good flight. So New Zealand 99 is off to Narita. No screenshots there for him. Here's this on final. Airwork 13. So you got any screenshots? Nope. Some people don't actually use Valenta. There's only a couple of people that actually like to use it. Who's this? Not sure where he's going. Okay. That's a funny flight plan. What else? Who's actually down here? He looks like he's turning on to approach into Queenstown. He's on 553. Oh, he's got a couple of screenshots. That's Auckland. Oh, it's Mount Taranaki. Wish he'll turn the tags off. I like it though, it's pretty cool. That's his into Queenstown. So yeah, that's pretty good. Invercargill, nobody's going there. Dunedin, Christchurch. Yeah, it looks pretty quiet here at the moment. Australia's probably more busy at the moment. Sydney's very busy. I wouldn't call it very busy. There's a few aircraft there. Just 404. No screenshots.
Town traffic turns off. We'll go following the Kaituna River southbound to Rotorua at 3,500 feet. Turn on traffic.
Cool. Alright, we need to get set up for our arrival because we're almost there. So, go to the performance. Runway 23 left, conditions are dry. Just refresh the weather. We'll stick with low water break. And our landing weight was 60.0. Set to that. Low water break, do maximum reverse. Hopefully we can just roll through to Alpha 8. You can see here it gives us a margin of error, which is, yeah, it's absolutely no problem. Alright, water brake low set. So I hope everyone's enjoying this flight. It's good to be back doing live streams again. I have missed it. Just been very, very busy with work. But yeah, it's good to be back. As I said, we'll do quite a few live streams going forward to get back into the mix of it. We'll fly pretty much around the world as much as we can. We'll do some flights out of the UK. Yeah, I love flying out of Heathrow. Yeah, Scott. Yeah, it is good to be streaming again. Making the videos. I mean, I think FSG and ARGs were pretty much hit the nail there. It's a little bit difficult to make videos. It takes so much time to record it, edit it, you name it. It's so difficult. It's at least with the streaming, you don't have to do any of that. It's just bang, there you go. And it's good as well to talk to the people around here. So but yeah, it's I have missed it. I really have. Oh damn, it's got cloudy. That's why I stopped making vids for a long time. I only started up again this week. Oh, that's pretty cool, because it'll be good to see your videos again. I mean, yeah, it does take quite a bit of time to edit it, but if you have the time, then that's good. You can actually see Mount Taranaki over there, over in the distance. Fortunately, it's covering it with the cloud. You simplified your videos so the editing is less. Oh, okay. Does that mean you're sort of making the videos a bit shorter? Is that how you're doing it? Is it? Looks like the winds have calmed down a bit. 86 knots. Still got a true a ground speed of 524, so we're still racing along. It's good to see. Yeah, I got about 26 miles to go until we start our next turn. Fuel's looking good. We've got it about 4.9 tonnes. Oh, someone's calling. Who's calling? Oh, Christchurch Control, we got ATC, yes. Okay, let's contact him. One, 2, 3, 7, I think it was. Just make sure. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 7. Give me 2 seconds. Christchurch Control, g'day, New Zealand 626.
New Zealand 626, Christchurch, g'day, squawk 5431.
New Zealand 626.
New Zealand 626, thanks, identified flight level 370. Which arrival are you playing for Auckland?
Planning for the Davy 6 Alpha arrival for runway 23 left.
New Zealand 626, no worries, clear Davy 6 Alpha 23 left, cleared direct Davy.
Cleared direct Davy. Is there any chance we can just stay on the current flight path for now? We're almost at our top of the set.
New Zealand 626, no worries. When ready, descend to 1,000 feet on Northland Count H1025.
When ready, descend to 1000 QNH1024, New Zealand 626.
Control, good day, Air New Zealand 609 with you, descending through 15,700.
Down 609, Christchurch, control, g'day, standby.
Standby 609.
Very good day, New Zealand 950.
New Zealand 950, g'day, Auckland, control. Squawk 0211.
0211, New Zealand 950.
New Zealand 950, thank you. Continue to taxi to holding point Alpha 1 via Kilo and Alpha, and I'll have your clearance shortly.
Sorry, I'm not sure what happened there.
You have control.
I have control.
We are back.
New Zealand 950, continue taxi to holding point Alpha 1, and I'll have your clearance for you shortly.
Taxi Alpha 1 and away for clearance, New Zealand 950.
He's on 609 Christchurch, g'day. Just showing no flight plan for you this time. Can you just file a flight plan, please?
Roger that, in New Zealand 609.
He's on 626, just monitor 123.9.
Just confirm 123.9 for New Zealand 626.
626, AFID.
Christchurch control, New Zealand 626, 1239.
He's on 626. He's on 609, thanks. Maintain 10,000 and squawk 5672.
10,000, squawk 5602, Air New Zealand 609.
He's on 609, short code 5672, 5672.
5672, Air New Zealand 109. 609, correction.
Go ahead. Our current weather shows nice VFR conditions, and we've got the arrival and approach for guidance in FMS for descent landing to get down to the airport. It'll be an ILS approach. The runway is dry, and we'll take the first available turn and taxi to the gate per ATC instructions. Once cleared, we can plan to start the APU for taxi in. Any questions?
No questions.
He's on 609, thanks, identified, descend via star profile, cleared to RMP Yankee, runway 23, reports at position Laro.
Cleared to descend further via Star, cleared for the RMP Yankee for 23, and where do I call you at again?
He's on 609, report passing position Laros.
We'll report passing Laros, Laravs, correction, in New Zealand 609.
So Scott, you're doing shorter and also less... oh, okay, so you're actually... Just trying to understand that. So you've cut down the amount of time for the videos, which then sort of... It does... Oh, okay. Be a bit more raw, but hopefully still enjoyable. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, we're almost at top of descent, so I'll start our descent.
New Zealand 950, the instruction was Alpha 1 via Alpha. You're on Bravo at the moment. So right turn please on Bravo 3, join Alpha.
Sorry, sir, my mistake, 950.
950, thanks advise, holding short, and I have your clearance available when you're ready.
Ready to copy, New Zealand 950.
New Zealand 950, thanks, cleared Nandi, planned route to me more, 2 Papa departure, Calag transition, the squawk today, 0211.
Please second the seat, 950.
New Zealand 950, me more, 2 Papa departure.
Do you confirm memo to departure and Calig transition, New Zealand 950?
950, yeah, for the third time, that's what I said.
Alright, so memo to departure, Calig transition, 0211 on box, New Zealand 950.
New Zealand 950, thank you, when you're ready, runway report on 23 left, cleared for takeoff.
Alright,
Fully ready at New Zealand 950.
New Zealand 950, report airborne, 23 left, clear for takeoff.
You have a takeoff 23 left, New Zealand 950.
Just gotta wait until we hit that line and then we can start our descent. And we'll just let ATC know that we're beginning our descent, just so he's aware. And there we go. Start our descent.
New Zealand line 50 airborne passing 1400.
New Zealand 950, thank you. Auckland Control, identify cancel SID, turn right, direct to Calag, climb unrestricted file 340.
Truck Calig, climb level 340, New Zealand 950.
He's on 626, leaving flight level 370 for 1000.
New Zealand 626.
Okay, seatbelt signs are armed, auto brake is low, everything's set. Okay, we've got a speed error at MRAG, but I'll just ignore that, got nothing to worry about there because we'll be on manual. Okay, just need to increase the rate of descent just slightly. So, I'll bring the speed brake out just a little bit. There we go.
He's on 609, you're supposed to be...
Crisis control, New Zealand 609, pass layer at 2700.
2-1.
9, Roger, just step on to me there, runway 23 clear to land.
23 clear to land in New Zealand 609.
Sometimes that's what you get when you step over someone. It's really annoying. Really annoying. So if you've just joined us, we have started our descent into Auckland. So you can see on the map here where it's just at the top half, just coming up to position POCOM and coming up to Raglan, and then we'll join into for the ILS for the runway 23 left. We do have ATC online, so we've got Christchurch Control online. Which is providing us with some ATC.
New Zealand 609, thanks. Welcome to Queenstown. Backtrack as required to vacate right Alpha 3 and taxi standard of choice below the apron.
Backtrack as required, vacate Alpha 3 and stand of choice in New Zealand 609, thanks.
So you can see the for the North Island. You've got Tasman Sea out here. And this little green dot that we have just in here, this tells us we're actually on profile. So we're looking good. And just passing almost flight level 200. Should be getting further descent very soon from ATC. Descend via star profile to 3000. Descend via the star to 3000, he's on 626. So we've just got further descent clearance. And we've now intercepted the first fix for the star. And we are almost at transition, at the transition level. Just going to slow us, bring speed brake out just slightly. In fact, probably need a little bit more. So if you've been in an aircraft, this speed brake lever is actually the little panels that come up from above the wing, and that they actually they do two things. Hang on, just they increase our rate of descent to get down, but also when we land.
1025 set.
1025 set. Passing 14,200.
Just wait till he finishes.
Checked.
So yeah, so when we land, they'll come up, and they will disturb all the airflow that goes over the wing, so we don't get any lift going above the wing. So yeah, they do a couple of things. Got our flat lever down here, engine controls, got our trim wheel, which is all automatic. It's all done by the computer, or the flight management computer. Sorry, the fly-by-wire system. Sorry. Autopilot's up here. A lot of switches up on the panel. So we've got our IRS, which is our inertial reference system. Tells us where we are in the world or in space. In the big world, basically, that's how it works. There's our flight control computers. GPWS, which is our ground proximity warning system. Wiper, fuel pumps. This is our fuel system, basically. It's got redundancies as well. There's like heaps of redundancy in the A320. Got our electrical panel, air conditioning, anti-ice, which is all automatic. Sometimes you can actually, the window heat is automatic, or the probe heat, should I say, and window heat. The anti-ice, not so much. You do need to put that on when you've got visible moisture. Okay, let's slow down now. Need to concentrate. We'll go to 240 because we need to make sure we're meeting those speed restrictions. Just want to make sure. Okay, that's working. Let's increase speed brake, bring speed brake out a bit more again, because we're not currently on profile.
Approach checklist.
Barlow ref.
1025 set.
1025 set. Seatbelts.
On.
Minimum.
3000 set.
Auto brake.
Low armed.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
That's better.
On 626, cleared ILS, steamy approach, runway 23 left, report established.
Cleared ILS, steamy approach, runway 23 left, Wilco, New Zealand 626. Increase a bit more.
Aircraft calling crashes control, your microphone's in.
Okay, activate the approach phase.
Activate approach phase.
Your microphone's still in.
Yeah, need to slow down, it's pushing us.
He's on 600, still unreadable.
And New Zealand 600, how about now?
600, thank you, 4x5.
Okay, it's managed
Roger.
speed.
New Zealand 600, 600, IFR to Wellington.
New Zealand 600, thank you, clear Wellington 1 at flight level 350, Ampol 4 Bravo departure, Tim Joe transition, squawk 5044.
And New Zealand 600, clear to Wellington, Ampol 4 Bravo departure, Team Jew transition, and squawking 4044.
He's on 600, thanks for back correct, Queenstown runway 23, wind come to the Fiordland area, QNH 1027.
Okay, activate the approach, autopilot 1 and 2. And we need to turn the ILS on. Okay, we're in cloud now. Flaps 2.
Flaps 2.
Speed check. Flaps 2.
Okay, we're on final. Just still in cloud. Must be still a little bit foggy. I don't think so though. Might be just a lower layer that we're in.
100 above.
Check.
Minimums.
He's on 626, established ILS, 23 left.
He's on 626, thanks so much, wind 230 degrees, 10 knots, 23 left, clear to land.
23 left, clear to land, he's on 626.
Gear down.
Radar altimeter alive.
Check.
Gear down.
That terrain does not look right. Sorry, 2 seconds. Big mats. I think it's because we went offline a little while ago. Please work. Okay, Twisted, thanks so much for coming in, mate. Come on. Don't you dare crash, thank you. That's better, much better.
Flaps 3.
Speed check. Flaps 3.
We are back. That's much better with that terrain.
Flaps full.
Speed check. Flaps full.
Yeah, it does look better, eh? Definitely.
Landing checklist.
Ecam memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist completed.
Juliet Tango Lima, Auckland Control. Contact me please on 123.90.
1000.
Check.
Okay, autopilot coming off. I have control.
Auckland Centre, Tango Juliet Lima.
Tango Juliet Lima, g'day Auckland Control.
Tango Juliet Lima is a 7172 from Auckland Dairy Club. I recently departed Armour, requesting flight following towards Hamilton.
Tango Juliet Lima, Auckland Control, g'day, can you squawk mode Charlie please?
Tango Juliet Lima, squawking mode Charlie now.
Tango Juliet Lima, thank you, squawk 4714 and say your requested level.
Tango Juliet Lima, squawk 4714 and request flight level 6,000 feet.
Tango Juliet Lima, thanks. Identified enter controlled airspace on track Hamilton at 6,000 feet, Northland area, QNH 1025.
Enter controlled zone towards Hamilton, 6,000 feet, and Auckland area altimeter 1025. Tango Juliet Lima, thanks.
Light slow. 40, 30, 20, retard. 5.
Spoilers, reverse screen, decel. $70 knots.
Okay, let's roll through. Just need to roll through to Alpha 8. Okay, manual braking. Nice landing, yeah, it could have been. It's not one of my best. I think this is Alpha 8 from memory. It's alright. Yeah, it is. It's Alpha 8. Cool, cool. He's on 626, vacated Alpha 8 for gate 30.
New Zealand 626, thank you. Taxi stands 30 by Alpha, Bravo 6.
Via Alpha, then Bravo 6, New Zealand 626. Okay, get first officer to start cleaning up. Didn't feel it, that's good to hear. So everyone, welcome to Auckland. So we've got the international terminal over there. And I better activate the gate. Gate 30. No, you don't need to follow me. I think that's Bravo 7. Yep, Bravo 7. Bravo 6, and now in the real world this is up there, slightly, is all closed in the real world, but looks like ATC wants us to go via the...
Sorry guys, attention, Control has to head off now, Monty Control 122-1.
He's going off. 1228, New Zealand 66, thanks very much for your ATC. Turn here.
After landing checklist.
Radar and predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist completed.
Okay, it's gate 28, 29, and we want gate 30, which is just coming up. Alright.
Taxi lights off.
Just follow the marshaller. Slow down. Just come slightly right a bit. Sometimes you can get them to do a dance if you're right on the spot. I doubt this is actually on the spot though, we'll see. There we go. Okay, parking brake on. And shut down. Engine 2 shut down. Engine 1 shut down. Very good parking. Let's see if he dances. You can dance for us? No? Usually they do. Oh, not gonna dance. Well. Oh well, that's good. Okay. Beacon off. Seatbelt signs off.
The boarding requested.
Comes the air bridge. make sure everything's off. Yep.
Parking checklist.
Parking brakes or trucks.
Set.
Engines.
Off.
Green lights.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking checklist completed.
So we're now deboarding. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is it. We have arrived in Auckland. We will do another stream, hopefully, coming up. I do have to go back to work tomorrow, but hopefully within probably sometime during the week. I'm working 4 days, so it's 4 days on, 4 days off. So yeah, hopefully within the week do another live stream. See where we go next. Thanks, Scott. Thanks so much for coming on. Anybody else that managed to join us for this flight, it's good for you to be here. Hope you really enjoyed it, and take care. See you again very soon. See you later. Bye bye.